Hey, wait a minute. Why are you leaving? Can I ask you to stay? Please? Pretty please? Oh, man. Today, I was kind of sort of maybe thinking that it would be a good time to get our tavern up and running. And since we finally got our hops doing the hoppy thingy, I think it might be time to put it right over here like I was kind of wanting to. So it looks like our bailiff has something going on. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and start one of those. All right, cool. We got that going. So what do we got going on right now? We've got the church doing the church things. It looks like we've got, what are you? You're still that stuck warning. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe off camera, I'll try to take care of that. Maybe between next episodes. It looks like I have a stockpile. There is now a bread sale going on, peeps. All right, so we went ahead and unstock. I don't know. I don't remember stockpiling that, but whatever. We're good. So yeah, I want to go ahead and get the tavern up and running. I want to go ahead and get our military up and running so we can start putting all the peeps in the military. I think that's what we're going to do like right now. So let's go ahead and click him, and we are going to unclick all. You are done skied. You were good while it lasted, but you are no longer needed. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at this tavern. Build. Tavern. Did we not unlock tavern? I thought we unlocked the tavern. Have we not unlocked the tavern? What do we need to do to unlock a tavern? We gotta buy it. All right, tavern's been unlocked. I swore we unlocked it. Might as well go and unlock all this stuff too. What are you? Yep, we'll do you later. All right, what are you? We'll take you. And you. And you. Because why not? Now we can do a real church. Not these fake churches. All right, so let's go ahead and throw it. I think this is going to be a great spot for a tavern, peeps. It's going to be right here by the brewery. Yeah, I think this is going to be a glorious spot. What kind of brewery or what kind of tavern do we want to do? That's kind of cool looking. All right, peeps. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce you to the Red Dragon Inn. There it is, peeps. There's the tavern. When it gets up and running, that thing is going to be spectacular, awesome, crazy, and amazing. The reason for that is these two little doohickeys right back here. They're called kitchens. And they're awesome and spectacular for one reason. They make something called a meal. And meals are consistent of, what is it? Cheese and boar, I believe. It's what, I don't know if I can show you that here or not. But it's cheese and boar. Which means that we're going to have to start getting some hunters set up so that we can start getting the boar. And once you get the cheese and the meat going and make a meal, this right here makes people really, really happy. So let's take a look here. I'm thinking kinda time to buy this area. I think this would be a good spot. And I think this would be a good spot. Now, I told you earlier that I wanted to go ahead and get set up the barracks, right? Well, I'm thinking that we're going to put the barracks right over here in this area. And I think we can try to set up a hunter's lodge or two over here in this area. So they can kind of work on these woodsy areas, right? Let's see if we have that available to do real quick. I don't know if we do yet. Can we make the hunter thingy? That's the forester. That's not it. So basically what I'm looking for would be called the hunter's lodge. Oh, so we need, oh, we're kind of out of splendor. If we had the splendor, I could unlock it. Okay, so we can't do that just yet. So we're going to have to work on getting some kingdom splendor. We can do that. We have all these things. We can do that. Yeah, we got. So it wants us to build a keep. It wants us to build a church. We can do that also. We've got the church. I don't know. We'll figure out a place to put it later. I don't know if it's going in necessarily this episode, But we will get that figured out. Right now, though, we need to go ahead and get the keep built. I want to kind of start putting the keep right about here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead. Where's the keep? Wood and keep. There it is. All right. I think, yeah, you got all these different things that you can do with it. So basically what we're going to do is we put the core down. I think I want to put the core right. Yeah. I think that'll work. We can go ahead and make it big because it's the core. What's neat about it is you can actually throw on multiple of everything's, right? That's what's kind of neat about this game is you can actually do stuff and things like that. Let's go ahead and put a top on it. What kind of top do we want? Sure. Little lookout tower. I think that'll work. So that's not a bad looking little barracks, right? I know it's not the best looking thing. I'll make it a little smooth. I don't know. Ah, give me the arrow. Can I get to the arrow? You know what? Give me the arrow. There. Let's do that. Now we got to figure out how the peeps are going to get in. Can we do... Oh, it won't let us put one there, so I guess we'll have to put it right here. There. We got doors. I think we're good. I think that'll be a good little barracks. All our peeps are going to work there. Then what we can do is, these are actually really, really imperative, peeps. So when you're playing the game, you are really going to want to have an area right here for your dudes to work. So you kind of want to take these and you want to build a whole bunch of them. So I just kind of like to take them and do things like that. And then we can just kind of start down here. Do it again. And that should be enough. That should be enough little peeps for them to smack around and train themselves up. Something like that. I think that'd be cool. We'll go ahead and get that started too. Oh, wait, are you not started? Start. I'm like, why are things not being built? Well, because you got to hit the start button, Rektluse. Damn it. Okay. So, tell you what, let me go ahead and get these built up so we can go ahead and continue with the stuff and things that we want to do. BRBs. All right, peeps. So, I'm back, and we got the barracks done. And because I built the barracks, so, you know, we talked about how the peeps like to live where they work, right? Well, it's no exception to the barracks people either. The military here has to have a place to live. So we're put a whole bunch of residential out here. Also, I noticed that while we were building, we're getting a shortage of stone. So since we have all this stone here, I put some stone cutters out here. I put some polished stone makers over here. We're going to do another dairy farm over here. We got a cheese maker up and running over here. That way we can start supplying more cheese over here to our ever so famous tavern once it gets up and running. Now I want to show you guys something. This tavern is taking 511 planks. Remember I told you it kind of starts to become a hot commodity later in the game? Well, there you go. 511 planks. This thing here took like 200 something planks. So it's been kind of crazy. And by kind of, I mean a lot. So that's kind of what we got going on right now. We got the tavern up and running. We put those little doohickeys out here. They're out there punching away because we don't have the weapons just yet. But check it out, check it out, check it out. Hunter's hut, we got it. Weaponsmith, we got it. And then whatever the hell that is, we got it. So now comes the good part. We can set our hunter doohickey to come out here and start hunting all the boar. How do we want to do this? We have to have a place kind of close where we can take all the boar, right? So maybe right here, we'll assign some granary doodads. And you can be a little piggy, and you can be a little piggy, and maybe you can be a cheese, and maybe you can be a cheese, right? So we got the cheese maker. We got the area we're going to start hunting. Now we just got to start putting a little place where the hunters can go live to hunt. Let's see. So how do we want to do that? Oh, yeah. Also, Reforestation efforts. I went ahead and purchased this area. Look at all the stuff we've got. That is quartz. That is gold. Iron, marble, gold. So we have a lot of stuff here, peeps, that we can actually do now. And that's going to be probably in another episode or two once we get into that. But that's going to be really crazy because we are going to start blowing up very soon, peeps. We're going to start blowing up very soon. A lot of people are going to start showing up. They're going to want places to live. And our numbers are going to get crazy big. I went ahead and set this area over here to residential as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a lot of it I did. I left this out. I don't know. So we might end up throwing some monuments out here. I want to start working this area up again. You know, this was our starting area. I want to start making it better, right? Our bailiff lives out here. She's not too happy, but she's done a hell of a job. So we owe her a great deal to be happy, you know? So I want to go ahead and get that done. So we got to figure out where we want to put the hunters. And I want to go ahead and do 2 of them. I think I'll just put them right here, right? Because why not? Let's go ahead and do that. I want a couple of hunter huts. They're going to make us a little negative around here, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll make them happy eventually. So let's just go ahead and throw one right there. And we'll just kind of squirt one right there. Yeah, okay, it went. Good. And then waiting for public builder. Oh, yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Perfect. So those are up and running. Well, not up and running, but they'll be built here uno momento, right? Maybe we can just kind of expedite their efforts. There we go. Also, we're starting to run into a bit of a churchy issue. Remember, we've got a 60 over here. We've got a 60 over here. That's 120. But we're at 140. And people are starting to complain. And I think that we will probably end up putting that church right over here. Like, this is probably going to be a fairly decent area. Our money's already gone to 0. Holy crap. What happened there? Maybe because I just went out and spent a whole bunch of money building things. I think we'll be okay, though. We're not doing promotions right now. I think we'll be okay. We just got to get peeps doing their things. Anyways, so let's see. What do we got going? Dairy farm is up and running. Once we get that doing, the cows will start getting milk. We'll get the dairy going. Cheesemaker, who we don't have assigned yet, will start making the cheese. Cheese will get stored there. The cheese will get used by the tavern. So that'll be awesome. Looks like our money is doing okay. We're going back up a little bit. Let's see. How are we doing? So we're still kind of low on planks right now. No, we're not. Bite your tongue, Rektluse. Well, how are you doing on planks? Why aren't you guys... Oh, because you're not turned on. Dang it. I thought I had it turned on. You should go ahead and build. I'm putting a market out there because peeps out in this area are going to want a market. There's people starting to live back in here. I don't know why they think they need to walk through the military area, but whatever. It's cool. They like to hang out with the military folk. But anyways, they're going to need a market. So we will have them selling like the bread, the cheese, maybe the cheese. But they're also going to have a tavern that they're going to be able to go to get meals, right? And then, oh, we can maybe have it sell boar. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Get to hunting there, Godram. How are you doing? You're almost done. You just need a little bit of work. Where's my builder? Come on, Placia, let's go. Get that 2 wood or whatever you gotta do. There you go. Good. Good. Let's do this. Perfect. So now that we got the hunters, they need to know where they can actually hunt. So you take your little doohickey here, and I think maybe they can hunt here. Unless we get this torn down eventually. Who knows? I don't know yet. Now we should start to see boar come in. We got peeps in here. We got peeps in there. We need a cheese maker. We got peeps for cheese making. How's the dairy? Dairy's still waiting. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing on the stone. You know what? We could go ahead and assign. No, we can't assign yet. That's fine. But this is going to be stone. Lots of stone. This is going to be polished stone. Kind of like that. We're going to need one more peep. New military mission available. That is cool. That's what we're going to be doing here soon. That is going to be up and running here. Dang. Almost. Almost. We got 4 new villagers. Perfecto. Let's go ahead and assign one there. 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 Then those peeps will start to move into these areas once we promote them, right? Because those are all newcomers. The unemployed are always newcomers. They cut right through my farm. Whatevs. All right, cool. Do I have enough? Oh, I don't. I need one more person. Dang it, I need one more. Cows. Here, let's just throw some cows out there. Ooh. Look at them. They're cute. All right. So how are we doing on the tavern? We need polished stone. We need tools. How's our tools? We're at 150 tools. So see, ironworking is doing its thing, peeps. We can do weaponsmithing as well. That is something else I want to get set up. We want to put our weaponsmith probably over here. Where do I want to put weaponsmith? I'm going to put a weaponsmith. Yeah. Probably, since it's not going to be a negative impact. Since he's not a negative impact. Can I squeeze him in somewhere? I kind of wish that house wasn't there. It's kind of in a bad place, to be honest. So maybe I'll just go ahead and put the blacksmith right here. That thing we need to get up and run. That's going to be glorious. We got 4 more peeps coming in. That's going to be great. Stonemason hut. You know what? Those 4 people, one of them will be going here. We can't do it just yet because they haven't arrived yet. But once they do, we'll get the dairy cows milking. We got the cheese makers. We got them waiting. Bonozo and Godlid are waiting for the dairy. Let's see. We need to get a church. So that's going to be next. Once we get some of these positions filled. There we go. Okay, there's our dairy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, we've got this. Unused. You are going to sell of the boar. And you are going to sell of, I don't know. What do we have in abundance of? We have bread right now. You know what? Let's go ahead and do some bread. Just so we have food out in this area right now. And then you obviously are going to do the shirts. There we go. So we've got our market up and running. The peeps have a drinking hole. These peeps have a drinking hole. These peeps are going to be drowned in alcohol once it's get up and running. But if they need to sober up, they've got a drinking hole. And then kind of looks like maybe we don't have a drinking hole over here. So let's grab them a well and just kind of squirt that out here so people have something to drink. People hate when they get thirsty and have to leave work and go really far ways away to get a drink. What do you want? Plank. I don't think so. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. All right, so how close are we getting? Or not? It's going to take forever. Oh, because it's still paused. Nothing's been done. Man, I do that all the time. How are we doing over here? We've got the planks, we got the tools, we got the stone. It's being built. That is amazing. That thing costs a lot. 50 freaking coins a week. Those tools better be, or weapons better be worth it. Well, weapons will be worth it. Let me go ahead and explain something to you guys. Okay, so this is how the barracks works, right? We've got peeps that are working. Right? We've got peeps that are doing their thing. They're training up. They're hitting the dummies. Looks like we have a slacker, but other than that, they're working. But notice their strength. It sucks, right? Because they don't have weapons. But once you start to get weapons, like you can see down here, bottom left-hand corner, another sword, we have 5 swords. We go ahead and give these peeps some swords. You are not getting one. You are a slacker. So we've got 5 people that have swords. Notice their strength went up. Now, notice they're level 1. They can't do anything until they get, well, they won't gain more strength. They won't become more awesome, crazy, and amazing until you start sending them on missions. And that's kind of what this is here. And you can view a mission. And then you can click, I'll prepare my troops. Right? And let's see. This is the one that we accepted. It says it's impossible because we haven't assigned anybody to it. See, we've got these peeps that we can assign to it, right? Gully, whatever that name was, Farad. And let's add Madonna. There you are. There we go. See? So now we're extreme. Now, there's a reason why I added a lot more peeps than we need to add. Because what happens is when you send them out, the kings will be like, hey, your guys did kind of awesome, crazy, and amazing. Can I keep them? Basically, part 2. You can say sure, or you can say no, send them back, and they'll come back with whatever rewards they get. So we're going to go ahead and send those peeps off. We're going to let them do their thing. They're going to come back with fat cash and loot and all that stuff and things too. But most importantly, they're going to come back with experience. So the better that they get, the better the missions you can actually start to get are, and things like that. And then they'll start to start winning more missions. You'll start getting more rare loot. There's actually rare loot in the game that you can get. Well, they call it rare, but there's like in-game stuff that you can get only from those missions that I know of so far. So that's kind of where we are. Let's check this out. How are you building? How are you doing? You've got some planks. You've got some stone. Yeah, you're starting to build up. That's awesome. All right, so while that's doing that, again, we're getting a lot of people. People are getting ticked. They want their church, damn it. So let's give them some church. I think we're going to put a church right here. I think we're going to do another 60 church right here. I kind of like working in the 60, 60, 60 numbers. It seems like a decent way to do it. But we're going to do an awesome, crazy, and amazing church. What we're going to... You know what we should do? I like this road. I like this road a lot. So let's just kind of buy that area. I could put the church right here along the road. So we don't want to do a wooden church, a rustic church. We want to do a full-blown big boy church. Let's take a look here and see what we actually have for pieces. Looks like we've got extensions. We've got all kinds of little pieces here. Okay. Well, kind of squirt there. We're just going to kind of do you here. No. Here. That's kind of what I'm... Maybe we just can't do that. Okay. So this is what I was talking about, right? Keep my troops with you. Now you'll notice that the difficulty is average. The probability of winning is high. So you know what? Keep my troops. They're going to start getting more and more stuff. I think that's going to be a glorious idea. So let's go ahead and put a door on this thing. A round tower. How does a round tower work? What are you? Oh, you're just a round tower. Okay. Well, that's kind of dumb looking. I ain't gonna lie. What are you? You're an extension? What? You are about the craziest looking extensions. Yeah, okay. So the church apparently has some stuff and things that you can mess around with. That's definitely going to be something I'm going to have to look into at a further date, peeps. We can't do that. We don't have glass. I could order some glass. You know what? We'll order up some glass so we can put that right there. I think that'd be cool. But there we go. That's going to be our church. Let's go ahead and get it built. Bam! Now we need to order up some glass. I need 10 glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. And we'll go ahead and buy that up real quick. Eventually, we'll be able to make our own glass. We just, we've got, I think, I don't know how we make glass. I thought for some reason in this game they use quartz. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and buy the glass that we need so we can make that. And that's going to be our next church. Our peeps, man, we're almost at 180, so we need a church like now. All right, so how's our tavern coming? We're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. So we've got the cloth. We have plenty of cloth. We've got plenty of wood. Yeah, we got the wood. So it's just a matter of the peeps bringing the stuff over. And obviously we've got the planks for it. So things are happening. Things are working. It's just slow going building the tavern. We do have a builder's workshop. Yeah, see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. But my peeps are not experienced enough to go into this next fight, so I have to call them back, which is unfortunate. It really is. But they're going to come back. They're going to be more experienced. See, that one's at 8 now. He didn't get hurt. Well, he's good. But the other ones are wounded. They will actually recover back at home, so it'll be okie dokie. It will be okie dokie. Have we got any glass yet? No, not yet. What do we got? Build a church. We're working on it. Completed the quest. Okay, so remember I told you we send our people out and they bring stuff back. So this is the stuff that we got. 587 gold coins, 27 bread, 6 iron, 15 polished stone, and 4 tools. It's not a bad haul, but if you can complete that last mission, man, I'll tell you what, the rewards really go up. They really do. They go up pretty dang high. How are you doing? You're getting there. You're getting close. All right. We just kind of got to let it do its thing. How are we doing on cheese? We're starting to make the cheese? Did we ever assign someone? We did assign someone. Envoys approaching. That's fine. How's this going? So they've got the milk. And they're making the cheese. Okay. And we're starting to see the cheese get put in here. We're starting to see boar get put in here. That is fantastic. But where's the boar going? Is the boar already being cooked by the kitchen? Let's take a look. Is the kitchen already built? I don't think the kitchen is finished. Oh, it is finished. We can go ahead and assign someone to it. What about the other one? Nope. So the other one is, so there's 2 of them, right? I put another one right beside it. Okay, so that one is built. Now we've got someone here that will take the boar and start preparing that with the cheese. But that means that we've got some market stalls somewhere. That's a weaver. We got some market stalls somewhere that's actually selling boar. And we might actually have to turn that off. But I think it was this one. Yeah, it's this one right here that's selling the boar. And I think I did that intentionally. Let's just make sure, because that's the only one that should be selling boar right now. Yep. All right. So that's okay. Like I said, we've got them. They're doing their thing. It does start the stockpile with 2 peeps. It does take them a little bit of time to go and get the stuff. But they will get it. We got some more villagers. Okay, cool. More villagers. You know what? You got a cutter. You can cut. How are you doing? You got 1 person. You can have another person. Man, I do this all the time, peeps. I do this all the time. Even as far as I've been playing now, I do this all the time. They can't extract the stone because I didn't set it to extract. There you go. Now they'll come back around their area and start being a little more productive. I do that all the time. I don't like this. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. We got more stone over here too, but we don't really need that right now. I think we got plenty of stone. I really want to see this tavern get up and running before this episode is over. I think the church is doing a good job. Yeah, 115 stone. It's got the planks. We've got most of the tools to do it, and we're still waiting for stained glass. And we've got the tools, obviously. Let's take a look here. We haven't actually set this up because why? I've got the oh, done it. Okay, it's open. Now we should be able to get some glass, I think. We'll see. If we can't make that part, I'll just take it off and add it later so we can get the church up and running now. And here comes the weather. We knew it was coming. How are we doing on food? We've got lots of bread. We have cheese being made. We've got a lot of beer ready for the tavern. Look at that. We got meals being made. Those meals, that's so awesome. And we got some more. So really, right now, we have berry production going, right? We got berry production in full tilt. We need to make sure everyone is full up. Because we are going to need, even though we get a 50% decrease in berries, we need every person that can pick a berry to pick a berry. That way we can keep our berry supply up while we keep our bread production up and running. Because that's going to take a hit as well. But other than that, I think we will be okie dokie. I really do. I think we'll be okie dokie. How are you doing? You're doing good. How are you doing? They haven't started on you. You know what? Again, I think we're going to go ahead and put this on halt. Because we really need this church up and running. Or else people are going to start leaving because they're not going to church. So we got to get this thing up and running now. Have I gotten the glass in yet? Glass has not shown up yet. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do just for now, so they'll technically say that the church is done, this stained glass right here, we can go ahead and bulldoze it. There. That way we don't have to worry about making it. But we will get that added later. We will. I want to see what that looks like later. Let's see. What else do we got going on? How are you doing, Windmill? You're capped. Okay. You are full on flour. That's good. That's good because I don't think that the bakeries are affected by the negative of the weather. They'll keep building or making their bread. It doesn't matter. But I think we're full. I really do. I think we're getting full. We've got 57 bread. They're trying to make more. I don't think we have a storage for bread. You know what? Let's do this. Since that's not being utilized right now, let's do this. That way we can get our bread makers to keep going. We don't want that wheat to go to waste. Yeah, we don't want your wheat to go to waste. Okay. And you're probably, yeah, you're stacked on flour as well. Where is your, I don't think you have a granary. Yeah, I don't think we have a granary in this area for him. It was originally set so this went to here, this went to here, this went to here. All right. But that's okay. Over here, it's a little bit different. Just a little bit. Area is looking cleared out. That's nice. Let's see. How are you doing, church? Now you're starting to get built. Most of your stone is in. Most of your, or polished stone is in. We're waiting on stone. That's why we added the extra people to stone. We got the planks, and we almost got all the tools. But we have plenty of tools in New Military is available. Well, how's our peeps doing? It's all a matter of how they're doing. They're still wounded. Okay, so we're just going to wait on that. Honestly, we're just going to wait. Nothing we can do about that for now. I want to get the church done. I want to get the tavern done. So I'll tell you what, peeps. Let me go ahead and get that done, and I'll be RBs with you. So the church is done. There it is in all of its glory. Got another 60 that we can do. And now because of that, our churchy number is going down pretty quickly. But we are starting to run into a bit of an issue where peeps are not getting fed. So we're going to have, that might be the next thing that we have to work on. Let's go ahead and get you on pause. How are we doing on the tavern? Tavern is getting there. It's slow, very slow going, but we're getting there. Not quite half the planks. Polished stone, we've got tons of. That'll get moved in. Looks like tools could be the next big issue here. No, tools is not an issue. We got plenty of tools. Those will get made. Let's see, what else do we got? Stone is really starting to ramp up over here, so I'm not too worried about that. And then wood, obviously, well, wood's wood. Not really worried about that either. I do have these polished stone thingies over here paused so that they're not grabbing the stone, where the stone can be used somewhere else. Let's see. We did have one person leave because of not being happy. Sucks. It happened. Not too glad. You know, I think I did find the area where that person came from. But every once in a while, you know, it's just always a good idea to just check the things. Make sure, you know, especially your food stuff. Man, how are we doing on berries? They're doing all right. They're doing all right. We might actually need to ramp up berry production even more. I know it's hard to believe, but even with all of this going, right? Even with all of this going. Rektluse, you're an idiot. I do this every damn time. Yes, there's a reason why we're not getting berries. My MS Paint skills are not good. They are not good. Maybe that'll help. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Could there be a reason why they're not doing very good? They're probably going all the way over here or over here to pick. You know, it's like, good grief. Now I bet our berry production gets back up and running. I bet that's going to take care of that issue. Let's see what we've got here. Yep. Well, it's just going to take time. We've got lots of builders. We really do. We have lots of builders. Extension. That's going to be for public lounge. What are you? Extension. You're going to be public lounge. Yeah. And then basically what I like to do is these little doohickeys, these little skylights or whatever they call them right here. When those get up and running, I like to put a bar on each side, right? I like to have a brewery on, or a bartender on each side, one that does beer, another one that will do wine eventually. So that'll be up and running here soon, and I'm really happy about that. Other than that, we've got all of this going. I'm going to probably clean all of this junk out so that we can start moving peeps in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to start moving peeps in over here. They've already started cramming in like this. This is nutty. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why they think it's okie dokie to do that. Talk to the person. Got clicking on you. Because of that? It was. Wood. No. Goodbye. I'm keeping my wood for now. Let's see. Our military, we've all got... Oh, good. Let's go ahead and send them off, shall we? Even the partially trained one, his strength, he's going to get better. I ain't going to worry about that. So, let's do a view mission. Except, you know what we're going to do? We're sending them all, peeps. We're sending them all. There we go. And they're going to go do their thing. And they will come back victorious with all of the fat loots. I really want to get this tavern done now. I don't know what else I can do to expedite this. I've kind of been looking around to try to figure it out, and there really isn't a whole lot I can do. Here we go. So stone extension. This one can be a service counter. That one, on that side, that one can be a lounge. And now, parts, since I had one set as a service counter. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? That's the cooks. There should be a service counter doohickey in here somewhere. Well. Right, I did set it as a service counter. I don't know where he is. I'll figure it out a little bit later. It's not too big of a deal. It'll show up eventually. Let's see. So we got our dudes out. They're doing their thing. How's the markets doing over here? The boar is selling. I'm going to probably turn the boar off. I need that boar to go for meat. I mean, we're kind of doing okay on meals. Maybe I don't need to just yet. How are we doing on berries? Our berries are starting to go back up. That's good. Maybe I'll just kind of leave that running the way that it is. I think what we're going to do, guys, is next episode, we will get this finished up. We will start to expand upwards and onward into this area. I want to get our gold production up and running. That way we can start working on sculptures. We do have all of this stuff. Decorations. No, monuments. We've got these monuments that we got to get up and running as well. And those are going to help desirability for all of these places out here. But I think that's going to be it for this episode, peeps. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that like, notify, subscribe buttons, all that jazz. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. You know, questions, comments, concerns, all that stuff. And check out the new merch that we have up and running, peeps. So until then, I will talk to you all later. Have an awesome, crazy, amazing time. See ya.